Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've zoomed you guys in really close today because I got a new camera and I'm trying to figure it out. So I zoomed you guys in really close today because we're going to be focusing on the eyes. Everything's all set, everything's primed, but we are going to be going into the Milani No. 4 Pure Passions palette. All right, so I got this at my Walmart. Now, I'm gonna give you the backstory on how long this took. So I went into Walmart to find it, and they said they had it in stock. But when I went down the aisles, it was not there. Now, my Walmart is kind of like remodeling to make it more like the newer ones that are like brand new builds that are all out, like the one in Stoughton. The floor layout is completely different than the one in my Walmart. Well, I think they're trying to like get that all on the same tone, so everything's the same in almost all the Walmarts except some stuff is a little bit different. But they didn't have any Milani, and it said that they had it in stock at my Beaver Dam on my app on my phone from Walmart. So I was really pissed. So then I went to the Walmart in Sun Prairie, but they were sold out. So then I said, screw it, I'll just buy it. So I bought it off the Walmart website and it said it was in stock at my Walmart. So I said I wanted to order one through my Walmart. So I got it on my Walmart and I was supposed to pick it up. So I picked it up 2 days later because Sunday going into Walmart is just crazy around here and you do not want to do that unless the Packers are playing. The Packers aren't playing. People will do grocery shopping. If they are, they will do their grocery shopping earlier. So that's what I had to do. So I don't go to Walmart on Sundays. Saturdays mornings is usually when I go before it gets really busy. But anyways, then I went to the pickup area, the old pickup area, and I sat there for 20 minutes while this woman was putting a gun on layaway for holiday season already. And I was like, okay. And then I said, hey, I'm here to pick up an order. And they're like, oh, well, you have to go to the front. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was so pissed because I sat there for 20 minutes waiting. So then I went to the pickup area, the new pickup area, which is in the front of the building, not the back. So I had to walk all the way to the front. And then after she scanned the code on my phone, she said she couldn't find my package in the Walmart. I was like, listen, I've been standing here for an hour waiting now. And the package was told, I was told 3 days ago that this package is ready to get picked up. It's like, this is annoying. I came into Walmart to get in and out really quick, but it was just annoying. It was horrible. So they finally found it about 10 minutes later. They had it misplaced, which is not good, Walmart. They finally found it and I was like, great. And then she gave me some coupons for like my having a bad day, which was fine. I get that, but I will never order through Walmart. I'll just have it shipped to my house. I'm not doing that crap anymore. I'm not picking it up in stores if it's gonna be that annoying. So anyways, long story short, I finally have it. So it was $14.97. I think it's retailed on the Milani website for $19.99, but it's 20 bucks with shipping and everything. Palette looks like, I'm gonna bring you guys real close. So this is the palettes. We're gonna go up. So this is what the palette looks like. I think it's a really good shade. I like that the shades are on the back as well. So then I can really just pitch the box because I just found in my closet, I have a closet over here full of makeup. I've been hoarding packaging. I had Jeffree Star packaging. I had Laura Lee Los Angeles packaging. I was like, I had Morphe packaging. I was like, why am I keeping this packaging? And I realized I liked the packaging because of how pretty it was. So I kept some of the packaging. So I kept the one Laura Lee palette I did like that was really pretty. I kept the Dominique Cosmetics, the gold that went over her latte palette. I really love that. But everything else I pitched. I didn't need to keep the Jeffree Star. I have him on full display. Every time I walk into my studio, he's there. So I didn't need to keep the packaging, even though it was really stunning and really pretty. It's like hoarding and I didn't need to keep it. It's a ton of boxes and it's just a waste of room. This is the palette. And the first shade I'm gonna go into is called Truth or Bear, which is this one right here. And it's gonna be our base shade. And I'm gonna use my Morphe brushes in front of me. Cleaned all these brushes. So I got this new can that says no water needed brush cleaner and sponge, just swirl and go. So we're gonna try and see if this will work after I use this. So I'm gonna use more than one brush sometimes. So for the base, we are just going to use a buffing brush right here by Morphe. This is not a number. I'm gonna go Truth or Bear, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna go into it. We're gonna use the mirror. And we're just gonna put this all over the lid as our base shade so there is no creasing and everything has a just good base shade. You know how we like to do. I'm just taking it and putting it all over the lid and working it up into the brow bone. This actually is a really good base shade because it does blend into my skin, but I do know that it's there because it's a little bit darker. Okay, all right, so I got this brush cleaning thing off of Hush for $6. So we're gonna see if it works. It looks clean. Okay, we're gonna swatch it. Okay, it's clean. That's cool. All right, the next shade I'm gonna go into is I'm gonna use my Morphe M573. And I'm going to go into the shade called, let's call it, what is it called? Always Pink of Me. This one right here. Sorry, this one right here. I'm gonna go into this one and I'm gonna put this in the crease. It's definitely pigmented, I can see it. Just kind of want to build it up. Sorry for the noise, FYI. It is actually kind of hailing and raining here really bad. I think we're getting a thunderstorm in, which is very weird. And so if you hear rain, sorry. So I think this is a really pretty color. I did build it up a little bit. I had to go on 3 different times, but it did build up. It's a really pretty color. I do like this one. There is there's 6 shimmers and 6 mattes. So I really like the good amount of different pigments you get. So I really do like that. I'm just blending it back and forth in wiper motions, window wiper motions. That one time I didn't tap it off because I just wanted to get the pigment on. I'm like, really? All right, so now there's a little bit more color on this brush and we're gonna swirl it in here and see what happens. One of my dogs just walked in the room. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Swirl and go. It still looks pretty dirty. We're gonna swipe it. I don't know, just dry it out or what? There's nothing on my arm. Nothing on my arm, but it's still dirty. And the next thing I'm gonna go into is I'm gonna go into this brown shade called Totally Fond of You, which is this one right here. Right here. And I'm gonna take a Morphe M330. I'm gonna pack it in the brush and we're gonna put this in the crease just a little bit and give it some definition. Just a very light dusting. The stuff in the background is my dogs. They entered the studio because 1, they're huskies and they do not like being left alone. And 2, they need to be around people. They can't be left by themselves. It's just one of the things that these dogs need. And they need to be around people. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna take a clean brush and we're just gonna basically buff everything and make sure it's blended. I love this palette. It's a good fall palette and it is October, so take Last Date, which is this one right here. And I'm just gonna go deepen at the outer crease a little bit with that. And I'm gonna use a Precise pencil by Morphe. This is really good for doing crease detailing. I'm just gonna take this and work this into the crease to give it some definition. then I'm gonna go in with a small little packing brush. This is the E18. I'm going down, just doing small little swipes down to get that pigment on the corner of the V as well, in the V of the third eye. I'm just really buffing it in, guys. Okay, do the other side now.
Just going into the eye just like halfway and stopping. I'm just taking whatever left and just drawing it in.
And then with that clean brush that I used in the beginning, we're just gonna make sure everything is blended. Soften those edges out, make sure everything is blended and looking pretty. All right, then the next one I'm gonna use for the bottom is I'm gonna use a Morphe E36. I'm gonna go into this kind of like caramel looking color, which is Spice It Up. Right here, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line. I actually really do like this palette. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take that brush that was clean. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Sunset by Beaches, which is this one right here. I'm gonna go into that one, and I'm gonna put that in the middle of the lid. And I'm just gonna use a Anastasia Beverly Hills little packing brush. I'm gonna see if it's gonna need some Fix Plus or setting spray, but first I'm gonna put it on and we're gonna see. So I'm gonna put this in the middle of the eye. Oh, definitely pigmented. Okay, so it's definitely pigmented. You do not need any setting spray unless you want to make it more intense. I think it's good. I don't need any more. Just kind of packing it in there. Okay, I really do like that color. It's a very pretty shade. I think this is actually the first Milani palette I've ever bought. Then I'm just gonna go back in with that that First Date one and just blend those two in seamlessly. I'll make sure everything is blended. Take that big brush again, and we're just gonna okay, and then for the inner corner of the eye, I think I'm gonna go in with, let's go with Afterglow, which is this one here. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna use a small packing brush, corner of the eye. There is a little bit of fallout, not too bad. I do think that this one is going to need some Fix Plus. So I'm gonna use the Catrice Long Lasting Setting Spray. And I'm gonna go into Afterglow one more time. I really wanna get that pigment like on that middle of that lid. I'm gonna see if I can put this in the brow bone a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. You don't want to intensify. And then I'm gonna go back in with that color called Sunset at the Beach. Sunset by the Beach. I'm just gonna still make sure that's packed into the middle very nicely. All right. Ooh. But I think it came out pretty good. This works for the small brushes. For your face, don't use your face brushes because it does not work. Or foundation brushes. It doesn't work. It only works for small brushes. So I definitely will just use this for the small brushes if I want to keep reusing brushes again. But definitely not a good one for a big brush or a foundation brush. I'm going to do mascara and eyeliner off camera and I will be right back. Hey guys, so I am back. This is the eye look, the Milani Pure Passions. I love it. I think it's a really good fall palette. It was only $14.97 at my Walmart, but if you get it off the Milani website, you're gonna pay more, so it's like 20 bucks. But I think Ulta should have this. I don't know for sure. Probably on their website, maybe not in stores. But you get a huge mirror. And you get 6 mattes and you get 6 shimmers, and I really do love all these. You get your warm tones. You do get some like really pretty, you do get pretty champagne colors and pretty red colors. So I really do like the palette. I think it's a really good fall palette for only $14.97 is what I paid. So as always, please subscribe to my channel if you like these videos. And if you don't like me, I really don't care. This is what I like doing my makeup. So as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.